Committee and Recreation Director. Calling to order, today is Tuesday? Tuesday, February 13th, 2024 at 5:31 p.m. First order of business is approval of minutes from the January 26th meeting. The only comment I have is page numbers. Page 3 is 3 of 2. It ran over.
And 2.
Oh my god.
So actually what you could do is just shorten it, like remove some spaces, and you don't have to change the page numbers, we'll just automatically do it.
Okay, I can probably do it right now. Right?
There you go.
I'll make a motion to approve as amended.
Okay,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So moved. And then don't forget to write down that there was a vote to approve your minutes.
Okay.
Unanimous.
To approve.
All right, the gang's all here. Let's see, but Holly, because it's a Tuesday and all that, is watching along from home, so everybody say hi to Holly.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Holly. Let's see. Public comments, public.
No comments at this time.
As you can see, we're very formal, so please just feel free, jump in, ask a question, offer a comment at any time. Unless you get rowdy, in which case we'll bring you in.
All right.
Discussion items. Item number 1 is the 2024 meeting schedule. I printed out a copy for everybody, sent it in advance. The one I sent in advance had the note on it about changing the July 18th meeting. Does that work for everyone? Because the July 4th would have been the Conservation Commission, it being July 4th, they didn't want to be having a meeting. So they moved theirs back to July 11th. And Kate suggested then that we move ours back 1 week to July 18th.
I believe it works.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Right.
Should work for now until I schedule some
That's
camping
okay.
trips, but
Yeah.
Until it's
yeah.
Calorican baseball or softball or something. Alright, so we're
Yeah,
going.
it should be fine for now.
Okay. And it says right on it, one-off changes will be posted individually prior to any meeting time. Alright, do we have to, all in favor of posting, or are we good?
I'm good with it.
Alright, we're good.
I mean, I'm not the only one here though. Everybody else can speak up.
I just did. Why look at me? I think we're good.
Good. Good for now?
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay, and then, if the warrant article goes through to change meetings to 6 p.m., we'll revisit that. Our next meeting is prior to that, I think.
Yes.
So we should be fine there for the next.
2 days prior. Exactly.
Because that'll be on the Saturday meeting.
Saturday 16th, yeah.
Okay. All right, annual report, I think that went through and that's done and all good. Heather?
The annual report was awesome. Yes. That was sent out. Yep. Pictures added. I had to, did I tell you guys? Well, you knew. I had to condense it. It was 8 pages long.
Was it?
You're welcome. So I condensed it to 4.
It's awesome though.
Yep.
I know the library does a long one because there's a lot to put in, so.
Well, it was the pictures, and then, I don't know, just, we did a lot. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to get every little bit in. But, yes.
Thank you.
So that is done.
Awesome.
Yep. Thank you
Thank you.
for all of your help with that.
Speaking of annual reports and meetings and all that, highlights, I mean, I want to call out that our budget last year was $31,000 and rec brought in approximately $30,000 in revenue. Everyone, kudos.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. That was good. The budget for this year was back to the original budget proposed and approved for the year before that. So we're back up to $38,000 for the, I'll call it operational budget. The warrant article for the rec director got slid under the budget. So now that puts the budget at $68,000, except there was a reduction across the board that included a $2,000 reduction to the rec director salary line. So that puts us at $66,000, I believe. So it's gone through the selectmen, it's gone through the budget committee, it's all been voted to recommend. So we'll see what folks feel on that Saturday when they look at the operating budget. Be kind to your rec. We love you all. Next item is fundraising. I stole a note from the minutes about cornhole tournament, late spring, Burke Field, and then investing in boards and bags, rec investing in boards and bags. Who owned that one? Did anybody?
Adam did.
I owned that one and I have no new information for you yet.
Okay. And then I saw Carl Nordland and he said, I wasn't even talking fundraising, he just said, you know what would make a great fundraiser for the rec? A golf tournament in Indian Mountain.
I
wrote
was
that one
thinking
down.
the same.
I wrote that one down.
I need to ask
Yeah.
you if you golfed. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I told him I was going to use that as my bring to the meeting for a fundraising idea because we all had to bring them, so thank you,
awesome.
Carl Nordland. Appreciate that. So yeah, it sounds like everybody would be on board with that. He said it's very easy, and the folks there are incredibly helpful and amenable and all that.
Awesome.
So I'll follow up with him and ask who his contact is.
That would be awesome. And let us
I
know.
was gonna say it would be Jonathan.
Yeah.
Okay. Does
He's
somebody?
my neighbor.
Oh, do you want to ask him then, since?
That's cool.
Or you can just give him a heads up. I'll call.
We could come
No,
over.
just go knock on his door.
Okay. Bring cookies.
You could have us over, then we could all go.
Yeah.
That would go well.
Imagine.
Hi.
Candles and sing songs like we're caroling.
That would be fine.
Okay.
All right. We'll go down the line. Cody Price.
Well, I wrote down a lot,
Great.
but I won't say them all because it's a lot. But I
Throw 'em out.
thought of a casino night for adults. Obviously, we'd have to like figure out the whole gambling situation, where we can do it. And I don't know what the rules are. You probably know better than I do. I also wrote golf tournament. Chili cook-off. I know Tamworth does one, but I thought that was a good idea. I did bowling tournament, like as teams, the parent date night that we've talked about a couple times, but I feel like we could charge. What else should I assign her? Kickball or volleyball tournament, and then I thought about in the spring or summer, like a color run. I thought that would be fun.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
When you run in
I
your
mean,
color.
maybe not 5K,
We
but
spray you with paint.
yeah.
What?
I was thinking about a.
I'll be a sprayer, not a runner.
What?
I'll hand out water.
Color?
Google it.
Okay.
YouTube.
You've
Check
never
it out.
seen. You've never seen that?
No.
They throw like chalk at you. It's like colored chalk, kind of.
Do people wear goggles?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Some do.
So you have colors all over you while you're running.
I will quote one of my favorite movies of all time, Real Genius, 1986, starring Val Kilmer. There's a scene where he goes to his professor's house, and the professor's in his velour jogging suit with his headband, and he just come back from a run, and he looks at a very cool college student, Val Kilmer, and says, "You run?" Val Kilmer, eating his popcorn, says, "Only when chased." That's how I run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no color run for me. I will cheer you on and help
Your
you throw
run
water
is cute,
bottles.
that's right.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's his athletic.
That's a fancy run.
Right there.
And I can picture you in the floor.
So yeah, all right, lots of ideas there. Miss Sherry?
I was wondering if we might be able to pull this off. I'm not sure what it would take, but I was thinking something along the lines of like a March Madness, but like the rec is going mad and we're doing like a
It
fundraising
doesn't mean to be
like
March for us to go mad.
raffle basket. Like I don't know. Like I don't know how we incorporate it all. I need to think more on it, but I think trying to get the buy-in. You know, like how the school does the square, like the calendar.
Oh, the May PTO calendar?
Yeah, I was thinking like along the lines of that. It doesn't have to. It's a lot to get together, you know, the whole month, but
I
maybe once a week.
I used to do that, so I have a template and all that.
Okay.
So-
But maybe
Awesome.
it wouldn't be like a gift card every single day, you know. But it would be like at the end of each week, you know. It would, and maybe we can get some donations and stuff, and then sell them have the rec sell them. So
Just bear in mind that the PTO calendar raffle is for the month of May, and they start selling.
that's why we should
probably
do it in
about
March. We'll get everybody to spend their money.
Or
I'm just kidding.
Well, obviously, we just space it, right?
Yeah.
And they start looking. It's like a 2-month process leading up to the calendar.
Okay.
So, yes, just beware.
All right, then let's just do a car wash.
I just wanted to.
You said March Madness, and I really thought you were talking about basketball.
Four good bigger
Basketball.
prizes, and just have you're bidding on that week.
I like
Which
that.
week
Yeah.
do you want to put your bid on?
Yeah.
Rather than trying to
That's a
figure
good
out
idea.
30 different.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a lot. 30 is a lot.
Yes.
They'd be a lot
It is a lot.
easier to do.
Yeah.
More like bigger.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Like you'd only get something like we draw. It'd just be like one thing for the week.
Cool. That's very doable.
I mean, it may be a basket full of Madison Recreation shirts and cups and merch. But no, I don't know. I was thinking of something like that.
I like that. So do we still have raffle, donation sort of prizes from, you're probably gonna use them for extravaganza, from Walmart and stuff from last year?
I think all we really have is like one hula hoop and those 2 smaller bikes. I think that was all that was left.
Okay. So those would be saved for extravaganza this year, not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll brainstorm and then.
Yeah. So I need to keep thinking on it. But
Are we not allowed to sell, like, if we had merchandise, like, are we not allowed to sell that?
We would need a public hearing to charge fees to start with.
If you're gonna pre-order it, yeah, the way we were doing it works better. Where it's easier, where you buy it from D, and then Dash of Glitter by D makes a donation. So then you don't have to worry about it. But if we were to pre-order merch and store it somewhere and sell it, we'd have to have a public hearing on the fees for each item.
Yeah, for this and for the paint night and things, they paid the vendor directly, whether it was Dee or Jess. And then they agreed to it.
I have a question about that though too, because I've talked to Conway Embroidery. They're still working on it. They've just been busy and had a lot of family stuff going on. But I am keeping on them. They're like, we really want sweatshirts, and like parents have been reaching out. Basketball parents have been like, we really want sweatshirts.
Well, that's what I'm
Um,
thinking. I feel like if there's something for people to see, they're more apt to.
They want to create a
Purchase.
store for us, like an online store.
Oh, wow.
So they're working on that.
And they would be able
That's all I
to, we would be able to do it the same way where they could
Beanie
order from
hats.
Conway
Yep.
and then Conway
Yep.
would make a donation.
Conway would, you're right.
Oh, that's
so
Beanie hats.
if we could get
Sweatshirts.
some shirts though, and put them on the table, like like during
Games or whatever.
yeah, or like extravaganza or the
Right.
trivia, like just have a little,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
by donation
Right.
merch pile.
Guys, I just want a better logo if we're gonna do
What do you mean?
Conway
Like
has logos.
this? I love this.
that. I don't hate it.
I love it. Didn't you guys create it?
We stole it from the school. With permission.
Components of it came from the
I'm
school.
not a part of this.
And
When did I
then, then Kate Stanley and I worked together.
I'm not bashing the logo.
No, what are you thinking
I
though?
just,
Do you want the horse to like balance a
I
basketball?
just kind of want the horseshoe to go away.
Yeah.
So what do you want? What do you-
Our child thinks that a Mustang is a horseshoe and will not listen to us and believe us that it's a horse.
I don't know.
It's like,
I'm
no.
not a designer by any means.
No,
I
but what are your
just-
thoughts?
Just having a black
Just
Mustang
the
and
Mustang,
remove, and
yeah.
remove
Okay.
the-
Just the Mustang. Because you wouldn't put shoes on a wild Mustang anyway.
Well, who says it's a wild Mustang? We are trained
We are
Mustangs.
conservative Mustangs.
You're tamed
Maybe that wasn't
Mustangs.
the right word.
the children?
Probably not.
Right.
In the middle of an election year, probably not.
I didn't mean it like that. Right. Not conservative.
I feel like we are like the Parks
Tea
and
Party
Rec from the
Mustangs.
show.
Oh boy.
Like the camera needs to
I
zoom
love
in on
it.
our faces when we're talking.
I love it. But we can
I
change it.
think the horseshoe
You're on
is
What they have been doing now, which they could probably still do, I mean, soccer was a soccer ball, no horseshoe.
What if
Right.
the horseshoe was
God.
smaller and the Mustang was kind of in front? I don't know.
We don't have to do anything.
Wait,
I shouldn't
basketball was a
open my mouth.
basketball.
I'm sorry.
No.
Order in the court.
I think the sleeker that it is, the more appealing it will be to the
Yeah.
masses to purchase it, whether their child is involved in rec or not.
Yeah.
The horseshoe may be a little bit too much. I don't know what the word is for it. Can't come up with a word.
Well, then the Mustang needs to be bigger.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Well, we did, for the Kennet Parade, we did Mustangs to Eagles. We used just a Mustang.
We use that Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we play with that idea.
And
If we
problem
do
is
that-
already have a lot of merch out there.
If we do that, maybe we could do the wording in black.
And the Mustang in red.
Yeah. But then the only thing is, it would kind of, if you did a black shirt. I don't know.
Right. And that's
It would,
that's
like,
what we
blend
end up
in,
doing.
yeah.
It's like red, gray, or black
Yeah.
for
Well,
our colors.
we could have some new homework and everybody draw a picture of what they'd like, and at the next meeting, we will vote.
New homework.
Who's artistic?
Not I.
We all come here with our pictures.
That's Kate Stanley.
We should
On it.
We should have
I was gonna say.
we should have the kids design
She's
it.
good. If that was.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh, no.
That would be fun.
Just
Little
saying.
contest. We can keep the horseshoe.
Yeah, we want parents to be able to wear these.
By the way, speaking of uniforms and logos and all that, the coaches' shirts this year for basketball are awesome.
Spiffy.
They are
Guys
so
look good.
spiffy. They're so
Yeah,
sharp.
they do look good.
Professional.
Yep, and I don't know, as a coach, you would be able to speak better, but I like them better than the jackets or sweatshirts or anything else that's come through. They just look perfect.
I mean, I really like my
I don't want
windbreaker,
it.
but
Yeah.
I do like the shirt.
Yeah. It gets very cold in those gyms. Very drafty.
You were excited to wear your red sweatshirt, but
Yeah. Well, the girls' jerseys say Paradise Machine on it, and I just thought that made sense. But
It's keep
my
them
polo's way better than my hoodie.
You should have gotten like a Paradise. Did you get Paradise Machine on your coach's shirt?
No,
No.
those were purchased by the rec. Not sponsored.
Nope. they
Ah,
were
okay.
sponsored.
Oh, they were?
Oh,
By
thanks,
who?
Paradise Machine.
So they nope.
No,
Who were they
sponsored.
sponsored by?
Snell Brothers.
It's
Oh.
the
Bought
coaches'
them, the
shirts.
coaches'
Oh, thank you,
That was
Snell
nice.
Brothers, because they also sponsored the boys' basketball team.
They did the whole basketball team uniform
Nice.
and coaches.
What?
She's telling you to move on.
Banners are next.
Well, wait.
We are on
You're,
the-
you're,
we are on
you're
the time.
fundraising.
No,
was-
I
Oh, that's true.
want to talk about something else too, but I'll just make this
Fundraising.
really fast.
Fundraising.
So, I know this is just passed, but we could do football squares. I don't
No,
know.
we really can't.
I know, for next year. So a friend of mine from work said that her football squares make the most money out of
Yes.
any fundraising that she does.
Yep.
And
I know somebody did football squares and then just donated a lot of money to the rec. Not to the rec, to the PTO. They just kind of, because the PTO didn't do a football squares, they just did.
Oh, yeah, I
donated
remember that.
A bunch
Yeah.
to the.
Well, that's what I was
PTO.
gonna say when we were talking about, I mean, March Madness is awesome, but I feel like we need to move ahead to like September at this point to like plan
Which would
for.
be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the squares
Get
and then
ahead of it.
also like any holidays, and I don't know if the PTO does this, so I don't wanna step on their toes or anything, but like the carnations for Valentine's Day. Or graduation, or like
PTO did that.
a
One thing-
candy cane for
that.
Christmas.
Mhm.
Poinsettias.
Yeah.
Guess we're still very much in the middle of hockey season here. You skipped over the best sport.
I do love hockey.
We don't have hockey.
And that's all.
Are we gonna
Okay.
do Chuck-a-Puck?
love hockey more than basketball. Just saying.
So one thing that you brought up, you made me think of was, one time we got flowers, at a very steeply discounted rate for, I think, last year's spring musical. And parents who didn't have flowers were able to just kind of drop a donation on the table and, have flowers for their
PTO.
performer.
Yeah.
PTO.
I think they really weren't interested in doing it again.
Oh.
In which case, the rec could, for the Moana performance, Moana Junior,
Mhm.
could talk to a flower
It's
shop.
another thing we've kind of talked about is like hot dogs or burgers or chips or water
Yes.
at all of the games.
We need food at these
Okay.
games.
We all get
I
home
do
so
anyway.
late, I feel like little siblings and
Last night
parents
would have been
definitely-
perfect
Yeah.
to have a hot dog. Like, we were all there late,
Yeah.
it was, who knows who had dinner when, it would've been nice.
Okay. So, we'll get into spring sports in a second. All right.
Don't tell people I don't feed you. I feed our children. I'm sorry you can't have cheese.
Okay. So you had, all right.
Yep.
So you had football squares, you had rec merch,
Football squares.
and
Carnations or
carnations for
Depending on
weddings,
the
and flowers
holiday.
for graduation.
candy canes for Christmas or.
And then that would require
And then again-
coordinating with the school
Yes,
for
right,
distribution.
right.
Okay.
And the person told me that the school helped them, like, distribute them.
Oh, good.
To everybody at the school.
Excellent. Thank you, school. All right. Heather,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we tasked Heather with that.
any fundraising? Okay, good. Adam.
Like she-
That leads us
I
into
am a-
banners.
I am a failure. I'm just working on cornhole and banners here. Those are my fundraisers.
That's right. Banners is the fundraiser.
I
so
mean,
you're
the
good.
car wash, I definitely think we should have a car wash.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the
That
spring.
did very
Yeah.
well too.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
fun, it was awesome, again, we could do a bake sale there. That's,
Listen, if you don't sell baked goods and lemonade at summer camp, my son might lose his mind.
right,
Just beware of a bake sale in August and anything that's chocolate chip.
Exactly.
Of the August sun, so
we'll do
choose your
slushies.
baked goods wisely.
Yeah, slushies, that's
Slushies.
a good
I
idea.
have a slushie machine, so we could do that.
My kid would love to be doing milkshakes and bowls of ice cream, like make some massive like brownies, like, yeah. He actually wants to do that for some kind of
Snow cone.
fundraiser or something, yes. So, he'll help. All right, banners, Adam. Any update? None at
No,
this
we
time.
need to settle in on a price. I don't think that we did. If we did, I didn't write it down.
We did.
Can
We
you-
did.
Can somebody, was it
I
in
wrote
there?
it down.
75.
Okay,
It was half the price of what we charged. Or what we're going to charge.
That's right.
Keep
okay.
them up and
All right.
charge a discounted rate.
Everybody say hi to Holly again.
Hi Holly.
Hi, Holly. Put food and concession stand with hot dogs at every home game. And that was a fundraiser and it was popular.
Yeah.
All right, you spoke up, so now we're gonna assign it to you. Um,
Do we have room to store a Blackstone at the school? I'm just kidding, Holly.
That's a really good
We
idea.
have some above the town hall. It's, oh, here.
There is?
To make hot dogs,
Forgot where we were.
guys, we just
We need
You
a
should
hot
get like a
dog maker.
steamer.
Do we have the hot dogs?
We just talked about this. You guys have something.
Guys,
It
it's a
makes two at a
toaster.
time, yeah.
I feel like we could find
come back after the game is over.
I will get a steamer on Amazon.
Your order will
We
be
don't,
ready.
there's no hot dog maker upstairs?
Hot dog maker.
Oh.
Like you know, the thing
The
with the
town
rack?
doesn't have,
Oh,
or
good
Breck doesn't
point.
have a flat top, a big flat top.
We
we
probably
do.
have something up there.
We
Yeah.
have a flat top. I
Yeah.
feel like
Propane,
there's like
big
one of those
flat
big hot
top.
dog things up there.
We can figure
be
something
wrong.
out.
Send it
I
idea
was
for
just
dog
messing
roller
with
grill.
Holly.
The only thing is with the flat top,
I
that's
want a
gonna have to
hot
be
dog
cooked
roller
outside, I
grill.
think, right?
That's what we want.
I wanna
Hot
say,
dog roller grill.
There you go.
yeah, that's, you just put the
What
hot
is it?
dog in it, like,
Peasy.
yeah, and they
Let
just
it
cook
roll.
themselves,
In it.
yeah. How many do
Literally.
those do at a time?
Yeah.
Industrial
7?
strength one.
No, more than that.
Let's see.
Which games are you guys talking about?
Hot dog?
Any
Really, any sports season. I
Oh,
feel
and they
like.
used to have a steamer. It was a steamer.
Yeah, I'm thinking the
Transparent
steamer would be the best
sneeze
We
way.
like don't
Steamer,
eat
okay.
when it's any sports season, so.
Yeah, I don't think, even if it's not our sports, if we know when there's a Cal Ripken game,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
I mean, I know Old Home Week's still working on the snack shack thing out there, which, once it's in place, it may be something we can use. Or maybe something that they'll use to sell too, I don't know how that all goes down. But
Frozen hot dogs?
especially this year.
Maybe
Just
we could
somebody-
get rolls from someone.
Right, just, and on top of the rules too, like, they trade stuff, they all trade, so if you wanna make a deal with the Lay's potato chip guy for a bunch of, just tell us, and John
Yeah.
will figure it out.
And then we need like packets
getting
of
this.
ketchup and mustard and relish and those hot
That's-
dog
that's
bags
easy.
and all that.
The
Packets or
packets
just a
of
bottle?
stuff, you just have Nicole get them from whoever she orders her food from anyways, for the store.
Or you just send the kids into McDonald's and
And they
just,
can just grab it.
they're cute, they won't get yelled at.
What all of this boils down to though
I'm gonna
is
start going to breakfast on
taking in
Sunday and
those
taking the
fees.
jellies.
Is it by donation?
I'll go with you.
Yeah, it has to be a suggested donation or we set a fee schedule for the items that we're gonna sell, but then you have to worry about the people who don't carry cash and
You need a town Venmo.
We need a Venmo.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
or
where,
Square.
where does
definitely wanna
the
do
money
Square
go
is good.
for like from donations, from fundraisers?
Into the expendable trust
Expendable
fund.
trust.
So can we use it?
The money in the expendable trust to purchase things? Or
Are you
can we?
are you talking about
Like I'm
putting it-
thinking if we do some sort of fundraiser in the spring, if we could use that money to sponsor a kid or two for summer.
Yes.
Ospey Children's Fund, I don't think we need to mess with that system. I think that
No,
worked absolutely
agree.
fantastic, this past year. And
Everybody that needed it, got it.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I don't wanna,
We don't know if
until
anybody
they tell us to,
did. Yeah.
until they tell us otherwise. I think it's a great.
I mean, I'll sponsor all of camp if you just wanna open up to teenagers this year.
Hey, we are talking
Hey!
about
Wanna
it. We're talking
do
about
that, then
We very much want
We need to,
my
yeah.
accountant would love it if I had somewhere to make a donation to.
Well, you can still donate, I
know.
mean. We don't wanna hold you back or anything.
Okay,
All right.
so.
Alright, so we don't need to do banners, we already did that.
All right, hold on.
Wait,
Hold on,
wait.
we listed fundraisers, but we didn't actually go
Well,
with
and
any.
let's not
so
stop. So who's taking over the hot dog
That's what I'm
stand?
talking about. That's what I'm
Right.
talking about. We gotta assign.
Right,
Like
let's do
picking a
this.
sign. Let's try
Otherwise, it's never gonna happen.
I don't wanna make hot dogs.
I have extravaganza right now, okay?
You have what?
I have
So when
extravaganza.
are we gonna do it though?
So we're playing for softball season. That's our next
Softball
sport.
and Cal Ripken or no?
I mean, we can try to do it through. It's about having somebody to man the grill. In reality,
And we're doing T-ball again?
I don't have a grill. I have a
Yeah,
steam
Adam just said
roller.
we need to.
And who's staying when all the guys play baseball? Cause I bet we'll make a lot of money then.
Joy. Whoever does it gets a weenie costume.
And whoever
Sarah
does it has to
Messler.
have giant trash barrels to collect all the stuff. I know that's been a problem in the
I
past.
don't mind doing it when I can, but also softball games I will be umpiring
Yeah,
because there are no umps.
and Cal Ripken, I assume you'll be coaching.
Right.
So we'll have to
T-ball,
find a
Adam will do
volunteer.
T-ball.
The rec department is looking for a volunteer hot dog
Well,
maker.
Sarah has a hot dog costume, so I just feel like it fits very
That's
well.
right.
And she's always at,
We need a
well,
Mustang.
she helps coach too though, so.
Okay.
Can have a couple
Hot
people
dogs,
so that they can
chips,
trade off
we
whenever
said.
they, it's not
You
their
guys,
condiments.
you can add me to that list, that snack shack, but I don't know what Addie's softball schedule for the middle school is gonna look like either.
I definitely. We just have to take it game by game. I feel like.
You need a
But-
setup, you need a setup sheet.
Yeah.
We need
Can-
your game schedule.
Can we find somebody to work this game and?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then you have to talk about food storage.
Well, in some games maybe we don't have, maybe some games we are just snacks and chips and
Yeah.
little sodas like the school did, like Mountain did.
Okay, so how do we acquire the chips and hot dogs and rolls?
So I feel like this is like one of those things where we need to assign like two people to work together
Yep.
to come up with a plan and come to the next meeting with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm not committee, but if one of you wanna partner with me on that, and I'll talk to John and figure out what I can do from our end for the food side of it.
No, yeah, volunteers can definitely
Please.
help. Okay. So who's taking that on?
That seat's open.
We have an opening on committee. And we need more advocates for the
She's like, I'm never coming again.
level.
For the teen level?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
we
how
do.
Joy knows she's gonna get me in.
Right.
I can do it, I'll do it.
All right, I'll work with you on it, and we'll
So
work
Sherry
with.
and Heidi.
All right, and then, so,
Just please don't
no, it was,
discount food storage.
it was Megan and
That's
Heidi.
gonna be a big.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Heather,
figure that out.
Megan and Heidi.
And Sherry said she.
Oh, Sherry, oh, okay. I was trying to get you off.
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever
sorry.
you guys have. I'll go home and I'll talk to John and I'll
Okay.
have something ready for you when you're
I'll
ready.
back Heidi up.
Okay, that's good.
So at the next
Alright.
meeting, we'll have a little bit better of an idea.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna run down the list really quick. We were talking casino night, chili cook-off, bowling tournament, parents' night out, kickball tournament, color run, food and sports games, so you guys are on that. You were thinking you were gonna kind of flesh out a March Madness idea. Football squares, rec merch, and I know Heather, you're already working with Conway on trying to get the rec merch going. Do we wanna look at flowers for graduation in Moana?
I think we should see, so PTO's done with that, or are they doing it?
I'll check.
That's what we need to
I'll
find
check,
out.
right, I will check with that one.
I don't wanna
I'll
step
take that
on
one.
anybody's toes.
And then car wash wouldn't meet for a while, bake sale, so, we've got a couple of things going then, right? Are you guys serious about doing the color run? Is that like, out of all the things that we've talked about, is that one you really want to do?
I think it'd be fun.
I think if you did a color run that was more geared towards the kids, you
Yeah.
probably have more interest.
The Tough Turkey was
Almost like a, right,
really
exactly,
successful.
like a obstacle course situation
Yeah.
maybe, where we throw things at the children.
yeah.
Okay, so do you have time, well, obviously that wouldn't be probably until the ground thaws and
Right.
and re-hardens after the mud season.
Yeah.
So May,
And I feel like we should wait to figure it out when baseball and softball schedules kind of roll out a little bit.
okay, so we'll kind of revisit that in May.
I kind of think it's a summer thing, but
Heather was
It could be a summer thing.
March 14th, I believe.
I was gonna say, I have one,
March
so
14th?
you can get
Do
me
you
at
want
your
this?
meeting.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Thursday, March
5:30.
14th at 5:30 p.m. All right, so coming up immediately then, I will follow up with the flowers and stuff for the thing, for the shows at the school. Sherry's got tournament, you guys got food at the sports games. Color run we'll look at for May. We'll kind of revisit it maybe in the April meeting or something, see how much planning that requires. And we're working on rec merch. Car wash will be in the future, so does that keep us busy enough for now?
Yeah.
Okay, next, moving on. February vacation.
Yep.
Oh wait, Adam, did you need us to set a price for banners? I know there was something in last
No,
time.
we got, I just didn't write it down, that's on me.
Okay, so it's all set,
Yep.
okay. And then February vacation.
Okay, so we have the school booked on Thursday the 22nd and Friday the 23rd, in case we need it. I actually booked it for the whole day, like 8:30 to 3, I think, or even 4:30, I think I might have done.
So we can take a nap after the kids leave.
Absolutely, pull out the mats and then,
Cause then you planned the basketball party
yeah,
for that night?
That night, which is also available, so we're done, we're in.
Moving in that day.
What else? Okay, so Thursday, right now, Courtney made a flyer. And Thursday would be K through 4. 3? 4. 4. I'm trying to find it. And can't find it. And then Friday would be 4 through 8. Is that right? Or 5 through 8?
I think it's 5 through 8. I thought it was 6 through 8 for some reason, but maybe it is.
So Thursday's the littles, Friday's the bigs. Big kids.
Yeah. K through 4 and 5 through 8 makes
Yeah,
sense to me.
K through 4 and 5 through 8. That's what it is.
Okay.
21 per child.
Yeah, so
For
like
what,
drop
tubing?
off,
Yeah,
drop
tubing.
off at 9:15ish, leave by 9:30, get there around 10, spend an hour there. By the time we get packed up and leave, it's like 11:30. Get back to the school for lunch, open gym, pretty much, do group games and stuff. They can play in the snow outside. So far, there's 4 of us, I believe, chaperones, workers,
Yeah,
counselors.
I was gonna say on Thursday, I can do both days. I'd rather just do Friday.
That makes sense. So
But-
why don't you just do that?
Okay. As long as you guys have enough help.
Yes, Jackie is planning on it. You're planning on it.
And you're putting something out for them to register ahead of time too.
Yes, I'm gonna put this out tonight because it needs to be out
So
tonight.
like maybe if we have
But I
like
wanted
an
to
overwhelming amount
confirm
of little
numbers.
kids.
Well, no, I thought we were going to. It
Cap it?
was only it was only gonna
We
be
need to
so
cap it.
many.
So we need
like
the number
first
for the
come.
bus, right,
Yeah.
So we said like 8 to 10 kids per adult.
for adult.
So if we do Thursday with 3
That's a lot
adults,
of kids.
then we'll cap it at 30.
I would cap it at like 24. 30 is a lot of kids, I don't care if you have 3 adults.
Especially on the 2 big part. It's like
Yeah.
holy
Yeah.
Toledo. Yeah.
Cause K and 1, they're so little.
Yeah.
Joy, are you available? Like if Ari came or no? Like
To be
Thursday, because
determined.
if Sherry does Friday, I'll do Friday. Jackie's doing both.
I have to
Up to
be
you.
I mean,
Both
we can see how many
Friday.
kids.
What, how,
Could do Friday? That would be awesome.
okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Jackie is 4, then you don't have to do Friday.
Okay, so your volunteers for,
Probably would though, 'cause why?
If you want, right, if you want to. It would be Morgan
Morgan's not here.
on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
your volunteers for Thursday are who?
So none of my kids.
Thursday would be, nope, it'd be Courtney, me, and Jackie,
Okay. And then
and maybe you.
I have to be several hours away
We'll see,
at
yeah.
7 p.m.
I haven't asked anybody else,
Okay.
so like maybe, no,
You can
Sarah's
put me
not,
on an
she's in
emergency
Florida.
list for Thursday.
Okay.
All right, and then Friday is Sherry.
Me, Jackie,
I can, if you
Maybe.
have a ton of kids or whatever.
Megan just wouldn't be, you would just be, she's
And
not background.
She should be okay as long as
I
you're there.
background checked to start the substitute stuff. They have my fingerprints and everything. so
Different
now-
background checks for town versus school,
Oh
two
my
different.
goodness.
But she could be a volunteer.
Yeah.
Volunteers.
As long as
just
one of
be
us.
Yeah, I'm checked. Yeah.
If you, it's so easy to get checked.
Whatever you guys need.
It,
Well, there's going to be 3 of us there that.
Jackie
if
still
she's
is too.
checked, then we can use her more.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
Just get her a volunteer appointment for us to sign on Tuesday. Heather.
All right.
Volunteer,
Volunteer form.
volunteer form. Email it, I'll email it to you.
Okay. Okay. All right, so it sounds like that is under control. You guys said you have buses
We
booked.
have buses booked.
Thank you, I assume Eldridge.
They will be paying for tubing, yep.
How, is that on the fee schedule? Or people are buying their own
They're buying their own.
tickets? Okay,
We pay for the bus, they're buying their own ticket,
okay.
so. I'll be, yeah.
So it's
Again,
a
I wish we had Venmo.
Rec-sponsored day of childcare and activities during school vacation week.
2 days, yes.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
I know I had wondered if we should have
Oh.
done
Oh,
like
probably.
28, but
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say. You can't.
we could have, if we had put it on the public
Even if
hearing.
it's $25 per kid,
it's too late
that's too late.
now. But I think
'Cause
for
you-
future events, we probably should think about
We-
that.
Because we can't add to the public hearing at this point. It has to be on what's already been submitted.
Well, it's Tuesday, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be 7 days in advance, and we always post them 10 days out as a kind of our policy.
Okay. And it has to
I'm
be
always
this, like,
confused
it,
with what we can
you
decide
can't
on and what
even,
we can't.
like, we're talking rec fees, but the exact fees have to
I
be
just noticed
published
other
in
ones
advance.
around us are doing something similar and they're charging, so.
We may be able to up the amount at the hearing. Oh, no, we didn't do a hearing for this one, so.
Well,
No,
I
we
feel
just
like
did the
we need to
sports.
put the flyer out though to get people
Right,
registered.
just
Yeah.
fire out tonight.
No,
So it's
just,
Yeah, we'll just leave it this time.
just
Maybe you
for,
can put something on the flyer that says, it's put on by rec. Here's the cost. Donations for additional expenses appreciated. And see if anybody.
We had a hearing for Whale's Tail.
because we didn't charge them any extra, we charged them admission. Did we even charge them?
No,
we
that was
covered
fundraiser. You
Yeah,
paid for that with the
we-
fundraiser.
Yeah, we covered that cost.
Yeah,
Some people, yeah, donated, but yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But that was done with raised funds. And, yeah, like you said, I'll give me extra
We need to
donations.
explore
Okay.
the fee thing, because
And Venmo would be a nice
Yeah.
addition.
there's,
Or Square. I feel like Square is a little bit more professional than Venmo.
Okay.
Because you can do invoices and you can,
Square fees are just higher, that's all.
okay.
Not by much,
Okay.
but they are.
I've used Square with the PTO, so it's just what I know. But if, I've never used Venmo professionally, only
Although if you are a.
not a nonprofit.
You're not a nonprofit.
So, okay, cool.
Alright, so.
Stuff to think about.
Oh, so is it like so the EFT, is it a bank account that we could tie a Venmo or a Square or something too.
I feel
I
like this
don't
is
know
a
how
Kate
that works.
Stanley question. Doesn't she do it for the?
No.
No,
our-
it would be a town thing.
It is a bank account.
I thought you meant like setting up.
I thought
Um,
it had to be a 501.
Right, because we deposit stuff into,
And
it'd be
we
the
write
same
checks
thing,
out of it.
exactly.
It's, yeah,
Can't
just
they
we
just
paid
give
the
checks
credit
over
card
the
out of it
overlays?
when we did the whale sale thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe checkbook.
That, it would have to go in front of the board because
Mm.
this
'Cause it's
is a
money.
whole new world
Yep.
of attaching a service like that to a municipal account. I'm
Yep.
sure it's been done somewhere else, but it has never been done here,
Yeah,
so.
I can do a little research too. Let's see what I can come up with. All right. And then it's still the matter of fees versus donations, that if
There
it's a
has
fee,
to
it has to be
be-
approved.
I don't wanna use the dirty word, but there has to be some kind of loophole.
La 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 la.
It just, the way we do things here, you're almost never gonna have enough time unless we literally meet once a week to talk about when we're gonna have a public hearing for this fee, for that. We would be having public hearings once a month.
Well, and another reason just to get 6 months ahead of all of this stuff. Like, we can't be planning for March and April right now.
Right.
We need to be planning for September and October.
Right.
That's why we need a full-time director.
Trivia night.
Trivia night.
Well, not for nothing, but I know we all have kids to pick up tonight, so unfortunately,
Oh.
again,
Table it.
we're not
Yep.
able to spend a ton of time on
Yeah.
a lot
Okay.
of these things.
Alright, so let's fly through. Trivia night prizes. Do those get to the Spartinis? Trivia night was a lot of fun, in case you missed it. Three teams, tons of fun. The
I-
Spartinis, the teachers from MES won by 1 point.
I was in that.
It's rigged.
So
I
how are
was
you
on that
gonna,
team.
what do you do, just give that to them
I jumped the fence.
all?
At least you didn't jump the shark.
Are we gonna give them one gift certificate?
I don't,
Yeah, they get to pick the last time the teams, someone took one of the prizes, so.
Okay,
okay,
that has
so,
not been done.
okay,
I will do it.
I've
okay.
already talked to people that are like, I couldn't make it this month, but I'm going next month.
I mean,
Okay.
how much are we
So-
trying to spend?
Alright, are we
It's
gonna
a
do
short
another
thing.
one?
It's
I
awesome.
thought like.
Alright, somebody pick a date for another one.
We
Okay.
did.
You did? What's the next one?
Well, maybe we didn't vote on it,
I
but
don't.
we mentioned
You
it.
don't have to vote on
You
it,
don't
you
have
can
to
just
vote.
pick it.
Okay. 40.
March, what do we say,
Store or
March? I feel like we said March,
For what? Oh,
March
trivia?
8th.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We figured out two, I think.
Oh, that was for the dance.
Okay, if it's in the last, is it in the last minutes?
Nope.
Okay,
No, because we didn't talk about doing it again.
Right.
okay.
So yeah, I think March 8th would be good,
Friday night.
and Joy, I don't mind if you want to play this time.
You guys are so sick of my questions at this point, and I'm not offended. Although I did the sci-fi question with my middle child, the sci-fi fantasy.
I thought you
got-
wanted to
I think you
play.
get all of them. I do enjoy playing. I enjoy making up the questions.
I'm volunteering to
Okay.
read the questions.
Just a
for you.
turn.
Oh, to read them for me? You can't. You have
Yeah.
to create them because
I am
otherwise I
going
know
to
the
create
answer.
them.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Let's do some
All right, winter dance.
People.
So was it March 8th, by the way?
trivia.
Winter
Okay.
dance we're not doing
just gotta-
right now.
Okay.
We just
No,
gotta
the-
check in
the
with
country
Nicole
dances.
about March 8th, I think, right?
Okay.
Friday, March 8th?
Okay.
Yes.
I think
Alright.
it was Nicole's suggestion to do it that day.
Oh.
Yeah,
there
it
you
could
go.
have been.
Okay.
All right, who's gonna take that
Really
one on? Do you want me to check with her?
that
I'll check with Nicole on March 8th, just to confirm. Okay. Country dance, Saturday, April 13th.
We canceled that too.
Oh,
Yeah, we are having a hard time with dates right now.
okay.
Between
What? What are you looking at me like that for?
town meetings and plays and church things and
And
the
birthdays.
extravaganza, it's.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Extravaganza
Great
date.
anniversary.
You guys decided on March 30th, I think.
Yeah.
Saturday,
Yes.
March 30th. All right. All right, and then Courtney, you're taking
March 30th.
the lead
Oh,
on that
yeah.
one again,
Yep.
and you will reach out for assistance and help as needed.
Yes.
You promise?
Yes, because I am in charge of getting a hold of Community
Market.
Market. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to.
couple people asked what we needed, and I
If you
typed
want me
up
to
a
reach
thing
out to
with
them, I
a
can.
cute picture from last year and sent that out.
Yeah, we do.
If
Will
anyone
you?
wants
Yes.
that.
That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
I can't copy and
Because
paste
I
from
keep
it,
thinking about it
so
and then it's
that
gone.
has delayed my ask of people.
Well,
She
tell
already
him to get
said
Word
that
on my
he loves
computer,
us, so
okay?
it shouldn't be a big deal. I talked
I'm
to a nurse
still on the
coming
maybe list,
about
we'll
it.
see when I book my flight.
Alright, so yeah, I'll reach out to them and see if they are able to.
Yeah.
They were very generous last year, very,
Yes,
very.
they were awesome.
Yeah, okay, and then Court, I'll reach out to them and see if they're able, and then, you will let everyone else know what you need. Are you getting a new bunny suit? I saw that in the notes.
I've ordered 2. We'll see which
Okay.
one comes.
Okay. Pickleball, you had plenty of takers on wanting to participate, did you
I
have any?
have equipment, might have been delivered today.
Wow,
She is on it.
Yep.
Love that.
I have like at least 1 or 2 people that are like, I'll help, but I'm not gonna be in charge.
okay,
So like I'll help teach it or like do lessons, but I don't
Not a
really wanna
coordinator.
run it, right?
okay,
So we're still looking for someone to like kinda just take it.
okay,
And obviously like I'll help, but
Right.
I can't commit to whatever they decide, if it's a Saturday morning or a Saturday afternoon or a weekday night.
Yeah.
I can't commit.
If it's a day that exists, she can't commit right now.
really, pretty much.
Because
Day that
she's
ends in
busy.
Y. Right.
Okay,
To kind of fit in
Friday.
in between.
Are you able to share who?
And
Can I?
I don't know.
focus.
Can I?
They can remain nameless.
On the
Yes.
camera?
We need to figure
I'll give you initials.
Text it to me.
It wouldn't be a
There's-
problem,
okay.
but
Right.
we need to roll.
Okay, softball fees are in the hearing coming up. Heather, you wanna
Tuesday.
reach out to people, see about leagues?
Yep, I did.
And, how are we doing?
Do you remember that answer?
It's pretty much non-existent. So Conway had a league going that they actually ran with
Okay.
Brownfield and Freiburg last year. Todd doesn't want to run it again this year, so they
So Heather
want,
will?
if she was full time.
Oh my god. I hate this.
We're stirring it.
I talked to Todd Gallagher in
Okay.
Conway about basically doing it the same way we do basketball and soccer. We just
Skinner.
reach out and play games with the teams
Okay.
around us and then do our best to schedule a tournament for Carroll County like we do with soccer and basketball. The tough thing with softball is the season ends right around the same time as Cal Ripken ending, high school graduation, 6th grade graduation, 8th grade graduation, so that has been
So
the,
tournament would not be end of season, it would be
yes.
Midland to end of season.
They talked about doing it at the beginning, but then the kids haven't had a chance to play.
Right,
So we basically just need somebody from Carroll County, hopefully after their meeting tomorrow, they can try to figure out when we could play a tournament, even if we played it the week before school ends.
okay,
And that's how I ended the conversation with Todd in person last week at the game.
Okay.
And he said, yeah, let's bring it up. So
and
we're gonna
coaches?
bring it up.
Great, and coaches?
Coaches, we have 1 softball coach right now.
A returning
And-
coach?
And about 2 or 3 interested in helping.
Oh, good. Is
2
it
of them
a?
are at this table.
Is it a returning coach from last year?
Yes, one of them
Yay!
is. One of them. Yes.
Okay. We shall miss that.
Can you let Mountainborough know that my boys probably won't be available to play for them this year?
That was one of the best games.
Yeah, it was.
But when we do softball registration, which should
March
do
1st.
after the public hearing next week,
Yep,
obviously.
March, yeah. I was thinking March
We
1st,
should do
but-
T-ball at the same time, and Alicia wants to coach again.
Okay.
Do you think we'll have
And
2
then
teams
Ally-
again?
Ally was
Probably.
coaching
We'll
last week.
probably have 2 teams again.
Yeah.
It's possibly Ally would like to do it again. I can
We'll
ask
have to
her.
ask, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
What'd you say the first coach?
Alicia.
I think I met her last year.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Rachel is set.
And then.
Rachel was also, sorry, am I jumping ahead?
No, go.
No, it's not on here, so I'll bring it up now. I also mentioned to Rachel about summer camp.
Yes. And then,
I was like,
there
think
is,
about it.
there's another
Walking away.
fabulous person
Yes.
at MES who
Yes.
is also a counselor.
She's next on my radar. Well, yeah, the one that already was, yes.
Not
This
in
is when you
Conway.
should bring it up.
No, there was
The-
one who
another
was.
meeting.
Oh, excuse me. Before I forget,
Yeah.
I would like to bring up the possibility of having like sandwiching in a meeting between now and our next to just solely focus on summer rec. I have heard from a
Yes.
couple parents
That's
of kids that are like 6th graders that they are maybe not attending because they're not sure that they feel like their kids might be growing out of it. So my thought is if we could all just come together, solely focus on that, maybe we can set it up so that we can welcome
Yes,
the older kids
Yes.
and figure out a thing for them.
yes.
Although my gut tells me regardless this year is probably going to look a little bit different because now we probably can do more like days. We probably, you know,
You know how many more kids you could do if you had little counselors in training?
Yes. So I would love to be part of that, like a working group for looking at older kids. Because I
Yeah.
think the program, the K through, even K through current, fifth, I don't know, whatever, that program I feel like is solid. I feel like you
Yeah.
guys nailed it, and anything you want to add on to it is just awesome. But I feel like you have such a great foundation for it, and that just roll with it and expand it at will. Let us know what
thing.
support you need,
We can
and then
table this and we'll talk about it,
Yeah.
but one more thing
Yeah.
is on my mind.
yeah,
And I think I don't know, but I wanna hear pros and cons, but I feel like I wanna do grades 1 through 6, the current 6th graders, going into middle school next year, keeping them,
right. But if
I
we
don't know if you just
expand
said
like
that.
6 through 8,
and not have new Ks, I guess is my point.
yeah, kids who haven't been in K yet.
So like the current kindergartners
Yes.
to the current 6th grade be able to stay.
Yeah.
So they'd
Yeah.
be going into 1st and 7th grade.
That makes sense.
and that's why I wanted to bring this up to you because I also think it's not just about those kids maybe being bored and kind of the problem is they start melting off and it needs to be an enjoyable experience all around. So I think that's why it would be nice to set this up so that we all have the time to talk about
Yep.
what it will look like because I still don't want the kids that are in fluctuating between they're going to be going to the middle school, they're just finished at this school, and then our 8th grade 7th and 8th graders
If we,
and it doesn't mean that it's a full week program, but I know we don't have time to talk about it now, so let's just
if we have even the graduating 6th graders in with an older group to
Right.
help transition them with,
And it will
Into
help
the middle
them
school,
when they
yeah.
get to the middle school. Middle school transition did not go well for any of these Madison.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So when can we do that? Because I'd like to put it on the schedule. I was thinking the 27th,
February 27th, Tuesday?
unless we could do it on the 23rd between our kids leaving and our
What time is the
23rd is the
party?
pizza night.
right,
So in between that,
What time is that at?
like a 4
between our
o'clock.
two big day and
We would have to come here and have cameras on.
Right.
If it's a meeting.
It doesn't have to be a weekday though, if you guys wanna actually get through it and you wanna do it
Yeah.
on a Saturday at 10 a.m.
That's what I was saying though. What time do the kids leave again?
Like a Saturday the 24th, I think.
That's the girls' tournament.
Okay.
I'm gone.
What did you just say about Saturdays?
I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be a Friday night or a Thursday night.
Yeah.
I know nobody likes to give up their weekends, but if it's something you really wanna
I'm
spend some time
available
on.
like this weekend.
I mean, we're.
So the kids leave at 3 on
I am
Friday
not.
next week.
You need to do it with the cameras and an official.
So what about 3:30 to 5:30?
Unless we break off into, if like you,
I'm available.
Sherry and I could do one and it wouldn't be
Or
a
would that?
meeting.
Do you
As
guys
soon as
feel
we
like
add a
that would
third
be
person from the board, it's a
doable, or
meeting.
do you
I
guys
mean,
feel
that
like
works
it
for
would be?
me. Or I like basketball's
Maybe you should just have like a brainstorming, and then
After the
you guys
24th.
have like a brainstorming for the younger kids or something, and we have a brainstorming
so
for the older
I feel
kids.
like weeknights
and
would be
then
more open,
You
right?
have something to bring
To the
the
table.
limited amount of time that you're all gonna have together to have this discussion.
What do you think? Because it wouldn't have to be a meeting if the three of us get together with us with the older kids, kind of have a thought as to how that might work. Is
I
that
just
how?
feel like that was such a big topic last year. I think that it needs to be all of us.
Yeah.
We need to like figure it all out. Figure
Okay.
out cost, how many counselors we're gonna want, what
Space.
age.
You know, yeah, that would. But if we
Space
just
and
kind of had
brains.
like a foundation conversation kind of thing, like just kind of figured out some ideas, that way we're not completely
Well,
brainstorming, that by the time we get to the table,
I'm sure
it's
that you and
nailing
Sherry
details down,
probably
but-
already have the ideas.
Yeah, I was gonna
anyway.
say, just like the fundraising thing, like we'll have some time.
Yeah.
You know, and I do already have a million thoughts, so.
Yeah,
Right.
so I was just thinking if we had a million thoughts and then narrowed them down to
Yeah.
10 thoughts to
Well,
bring to a
you,
meeting. Yeah.
us
Yeah, us three.
three
Is that
can,
okay? That we'll narrow down a million thoughts to 10
Yep.
and bring 10
but let's
to a
schedule a
meeting?
date.
Okay,
What's our date
A
to
date
meet?
for you guys to come to.
all of us,
Okay.
for all
Yeah,
of
all
us.
of us to get together.
Yeah,
Summer camp meeting. I'm
So-
gone February 29th through the 4th.
Okay, so was it decided we don't wanna do it next, is school vacation next week?
yes.
Do we wanna do it on the 23rd?
What time do
I'm
you
open
plan
all
on
week.
ending your day?
I think we did 3.
Yeah.
Ending at 3 and
On
then
the
the
flyer?
basketball party starts at,
5.
Oh, okay.
It's 2 hours.
Yeah,
it's cramming it in.
But are we gonna have like stuff to set up for the
yeah, that's true.
party and?
Yeah, that's probably not enough
Tables,
time.
pizza to order. Oh, should probably mention that too, to community market.
What, pizzas for
We're
that?
getting them from them.
Okay,
We have a gift card to use
okay, let me know.
from Profile.
Okay.
We could do Thursday
Thank you
after
for House Subaru.
that.
Yeah, what about Thursday?
Thursday the 22nd?
I'm available.
I am not.
Okay.
21st.
Yeah, any night next week.
When-
Really any
Wednesday?
night next week. Oh, except for the 20th. 20th is selectmen meeting and the hearing.
So, yeah, I mean, could we do like Wednesday at 5, like, start at 5?
I am a maybe then.
What?
I'm a maybe, but again, you can have it without me if, you know, if we kind of come up with some ideas, you could just bring them to the table. I'm a maybe for the 21st.
If it's easier for you guys to do Friday, I mean, I can use me to set up whatever you need to do for the party, but it's whatever it is, basketball for you guys do.
I mean, we could also do it when we're there. Just a couple tables.
I wouldn't try to cram it. I don't.
Okay.
Yep.
I would do Wednesday the 21st and do it at 5. I would do it at 5:30 though, so Heidi can make it.
I can try and get out of work.
I have
21st?
basketball
Is that-
practice, but you guys don't need me.
So that is specifically a summer camp planning session,
Mm-hmm.
So the
February
21st.
21st at 5:30. And we need to check make sure the room is available and that Mad TV is available.
But I'm
all that
also
good stuff.
available like Monday, Tuesday, not Tuesday, Monday, the 19th, if that's better, Joy.
Would 5:30 work better for you if we did it
On
on the
President's Day?
27th?
27th, what day is the 27th?
You said you're a maybe.
We have to go get our kids.
Yes.
27th, I
Stressed out
Wait,
about it.
was that the 27th?
27th I could do. 22nd is a no. 27th I could do.
So do the 27th at 5:30.
Yeah, let's do the 27th.
27th, 5:30, done. Okay.
27th, 5:30.
Summer camp planning session.
Okay.
27th.
Should we motion to adjourn so we can go get our children?
Teen night, March 1st still?
Yes.
March
Who's working
1st?
it? Who's working it?
I am, and I don't know if I have any help.
I think I can, said the legend. Okay, I will take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Take a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Hi.
Aye. Thank you.
Guys, get your stuff, please. What,